Welcome to the fourth part in the 5-part Fancy Comma presentation, Making a New Day, Quitting to Start, where we talk about the lessons learned by freelance science writer and founder of Fancy Comma LLC, Sheeva Asma, when she decided to quit her path in academic science to start anew in freelance science writing. We hope you enjoyed the first 3 parts of this presentation, discussing letting go to make space, recognizing what can't work, and the fact that beginning again can be grueling but ultimately rewarding. If you missed any of the previous parts in this series, please check them out on YouTube. In the 4th installation of this 5-part series, we will focus our discussion on taking new directions, learning new skills, and finding ways to coalesce the skills you have gained on your previous path with the new skills you are learning on your new path. Starting fresh means being open to new avenues, new directions that present themselves to you or that you want to seek out in order to fulfill your goals. It is about finding new ways to build upon the skills you have and gain new skills. It is also about figuring out where your talents, interests, and passions lie, and what direction will lead you to fulfillment and success in your new career path. In order to know which new directions are available and which you should take, you need to take stock of the skills that you already have and determine where there are gaps. You need to think about which skills you will need to succeed in your new career path and which skills will let you choose and succeed in a career that fulfills your interests. You also need to think broadly and outside of the box about what types of careers would benefit from and have a place for your interests and skills. Learning the new skills that you need to be successful in your new career path can require a great deal of time and energy. In fact, this can be the most demanding part of setting out on a new career path. But you need to think about this as an investment for the future. As with going to college, you are investing time and energy, and sometimes money, to learn the skills and make the connections that will set you up for success in your career. These skills and connections also give you more freedom to choose what you do with your life. But all the effort is worth it in the end. It is incredibly rewarding when you have gained the necessary skills and are finally able to apply them to the career path that you have chosen. When you decide to shift career paths, you are not starting from scratch, but rather redirecting. You will necessarily have skills and experiences that you will carry with you on this new path. You do not need to wipe the slate clean to go in a new direction and learn new skills. Rather, you should look at it as adding to your repertoire. Ideally, you want to find a way that the skills and experiences you already have can complement your new skills, or your new skills can complement those you already have. The number of tools in your tool belt, that is, the number of different types of skills in your skill set, determine what you can do. You want to have as many tools as possible, so you have as many choices as possible. There are likely many skills that you already have that will be broadly useful regardless of which new direction you take. Basic research, reading, writing, and computer skills are a perfect example. These skills carry over across an incredibly broad field of career options. Almost any job you take will require the ability to write well and use a computer. Most jobs will require a high reading proficiency and the ability to conduct basic research to find answers to questions or to learn more about a variety of topics. Further, your previous experiences in building and applying these skills provide evidence of your abilities, and many experiences can serve as a blueprint for future experiences. For example, Sheeva's work with Congress in D.C., taking comprehensive notes quickly, putting together informational memos and reports, show her ability to listen, comprehend, note, and reconstruct complex information. These skills are broadly useful in numerous fields, including and beyond freelance science writing. Standard academic skills, usually referring to college, though high school work could apply as well, are broadly useful. Specifically, the ability to construct and carry out a research project, and perhaps more importantly, the ability to stick with a project despite difficulties, especially for longer-term or more complex projects, is widely valuable. This experience demonstrates your tenacity, your ability to find solutions, and your ability to complete difficult or long-term tasks. These qualities are valuable to all employees regardless of the type of career or the position you hold in that career. Further, academic experience, an academic background in science or other academic fields, is a highly valuable experience, particularly if you are pursuing a career like freelance research writing, where you will need to convey complex ideas related to science, politics, or other fields to broad audiences. But this kind of academic background in a particular field, or multiple fields, can also prove valuable in a range of career fields, particularly if you are pursuing a direction that utilizes this knowledge base and skill set, even if only in a supplementary or minor way. Further, having an academic background in a field also often demonstrates your interest in this field and often implies your capacity in that field. Starting over means seeking a new direction. It is starting over in many ways, but not from a clean slate. Rather, you are adding another stop or path on your life journey, a journey which includes many roads and stops. You should think of your new direction and where you will land as one among many. The previous directions and stops which you have taken have led you to where you are and will inform where you are going. Ultimately, each new direction and stop is the culmination of your path up to this point. Thank you for joining us for the fourth installation in the 5-part series about changing career paths or quitting to start anew, specifically in the case of freelance writing. Though the lessons learned in this presentation are broadly applicable to any career shift, regardless of where you came from or where you are going. In this part, we talked about taking new directions, learning new skills, and finding new value for skills and experiences that you already have. Please stay tuned for the last part of the series, where we will talk more specifically about taking new directions, specifically about seeking and remaining open to and taking advantage of the opportunities, and seeking out opportunities.